Alright guys, Anonymous Manatee coming here with another video on power leveling. Now this one is from 96, hopefully all the way up to 100. About 3/4 of the way through 96 already. I've already prepped the zone Spires of Arak. Okay, so for 96 to 100, hopefully we're going to hit 100 in Spires of Arak. There are 3 main bonus objective areas: Blade Fist Hold, the Writhing Mire, and down here in Bloodmane Pride Lands. In my opinion, the hardest one is Blade Fist Hold. I do like to leave one of the skitterers left because they're the easiest to kill. You could leave one of the loot items if you wanted. I would not leave any of the named NPCs up there, as they have a lot of health and can be surrounded by mobs. When it comes down to the Writhing Mire, it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't go again with the named mob. I like to leave basically the weakest enemies in each zone. So for this one, it's the Shattered Hand. Gotta kill one more of them. And then for the Bloodmane Pride Lands, I do have one more of them to kill as well. So I'll show you where I'm going to go for those. But basically, right before I'm going to pump this potion here, this Elixir of the Rapid Mind, get 300% experience for 15 minutes, okay? That's going to be enough time for me to hit those bonus objectives, grab some treasures on the way, and hopefully hit 100 before we get done, before the end of the potion or elixir expires. So I'm going to follow this path kind of laid out shortly. You have to have handy notes, right? So you're going to need to follow these nodes of where they are, but basically I'm going to follow these down and then cut over to the objectives. Once I get down here to the mire area, I'm going to cut back up and then do a big loop back around to this last bonus objective, and then if I still need to, I'll hit up some of these treasures on the end, but it's kind of like a big backwards S in a way, sort of, with another leg to it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You can see we're going to start right here with this one. Now you want to grab these because these actually give these elixirs some nice experience. So let's go ahead and get started. So pop your potion, grab your first treasure. 49,000 experience already. That's pretty nice. I like it. So druids can actually do this pretty well because they don't have to get off their mount. I'm stumbling. Where's this thing? Oh yeah, up here. They don't have to get off their mount to do it. Oh, archaeology. Yeah. So good thing. It is helpful if you do have archaeology in this area, because some of these are not going to be open. So those first 2 are not going to be open if you don't have archaeology. And I don't know if it's a certain level. I'll put an annotation in the comments for you here. But you will need archaeology for those. Now you do want to save those elixirs, or the shadowy sight things, for at 99, because that's when you'll get the best benefit from them. Some of them I'm going to skip because they're a little bit tricky to get to, like this one in the tree over here. We're just going to leave that one alone. No sense unless you're very proficient with getting it. And then any of the ones where you want to turn those elixirs in, you can. So got a couple there. I'm going to go grab these next 2 over here. They're on these like scaffolding. You'll have to kill some monsters. It's helpful to have flying. I don't think you could do this without flying. But definitely check it out. So hopefully this guy doesn't bug out here. Looks like he is bugging a little bit. So I'll have to wait till he comes down. There he goes. Alright. Moving on to the next one up here. Again, there's another mob right there. It's going to be right on him. So this one's nice because he'll just be right here. Oh, and that's an archaeology one. So strike 3 on the archaeology. It is worthwhile, guys, if you do have archaeology for this type of run. But coming to Blade Fist Hold, we're going to hit up one of the skitterers down here because they don't have much health. Doesn't matter which one. This guy looks good. Take him out. Boom. Sells a bunch of experience. Hop down. There's a treasure right here that we'll get right before we get to the objective. It's right in the road. Some of these in Spires of Rock are kind of hard to see, so you'll have to zoom in at times. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. boy. And then if you do have some sort of crowd control, it is helpful as well. So I think I have only one of the Shattered Hand guys to kill. So all I need to do is pull him off of one. Looks like some guy's been through here clearing this stuff out. Here's one. All by his lonesome. Alright. Back to treasures, so we're gonna pick up a few treasures around here and then do a big loop. I think this one's actually in a wagon right here. Yeah. If I can get it. There it is. You don't need to spend much time in this area trying to get them. If you really want to come back and get them, but there is one. It's an old key that we'll get right here. It can be hard to see, so we'll zoom in. It's right there on the rock. You can see it from here. Right there. Get the old key. Cool. And what we'll do is we'll actually go in this building and open this box. Because it'll have stuff in it for us. This one right here. And you need the old key to open it. Boom. Oh. Touch of death him, get out of here. We're going to go back to the street and make our way back up. There's a pick. Now, I do recommend coming back here and getting this pick anyways, even if you don't get it in this route, because it's very helpful if you spend and do any mining in your garrison, as it reduces the time it takes to literally mine the ore in your garrison. So, it has a reduced time for mining. So definitely worth it. There, next level already. We're gonna head back up this way. If we don't get stuck on trees. Possibly a bit of jumping. Drinks elixir. Yes, you can, some of these you can drink the elixirs at it. And that's where you wanna use them. Do I have to drink an elixir here? Yeah. Go down here and get this weapon. And then we'll go and try and find that one puddle. The ring in the puddle. Now this one can be a pain, so zooming in can be helpful. There it is. And the refraction of the water can play havoc on you too. Oh boy. There it is. That's a good picture of it. And this one's up in the tree. It's actually easiest just to walk right up these chains. So what you get there, it's on the pouch. This one's in a chest, I believe. Right inside here. Let's see if I can do this without aggroing them. Brilliant. Which one of these requires archaeology? Yeah, so we're actually going to make our way over to these two. Just, there's an herb down here that we'll pick up right at the bridge. It's tucked up away in here, right there. This next one will actually have to kill an enemy, or if you can, crowd control them real quick. Oh, he's not there. Someone's already killed him. Okay. There's coin in the water here. Yeah, that'll happen. It's like booby trapped. Come on, stop being stunned. Oh, what? Really? Now here's where we're going to start making our way back down. Because we don't want to spend too much time up here. We need to get back to the objective. And this one's controlled by a pat, so you want to be quick in here. Oh, I aggroed him. I'm not sure if this one gives experience. I don't remember if this one gives experience or not. Yeah, it does not. So skip that one if you're doing it. There's going to be some garrison resources right down here. It's going to be in one of these huts. Should be in here. There it is. Haven't done this one in a while. You do want to be familiar with the route so you don't waste time. So you can get the most out of your potion. But if you have to pick, definitely take the objective over picking up treasures. There's archaeology. Yeah. Archaeology. Okay, so I'm going to grab these offerings. These are really good to pick up because they can give a lot of bonus experience. So you're going to want to save those until 99. There's like two of them really close to each other too. This one and this next one. Alright, 5 minutes left, not doing too bad. Alright, so we'll go hit up this objective real quick, then head along the beach and grab some more treasures. So there is one guy that sits off over here by himself. That's why I do the pride lands. Really easy. Boom. 99. We are at 99, right? Alright, so I can use these. This one's down here in the water. And if for any reason you don't hit 100, you can actually just grab treasures wherever you can. Grand, any of those locations. So I only have 3 minutes left, and I doubt I'm going to actually get it. This one's up here. A little bit of walking to do for this one. Yeah, I'm probably going to waste too much time on this one. It's right up here. He's gonna split into multiples, that sucks. Just get through that real quick. Come back to this one because it takes a second. Should be up now, and this is all I'm gonna have time for, so I came up a little short on 99, but depending on where you're at in terms of how far, I guess 97 would probably be safe to say you can do this from 97 all the way up. A lot of times, well, let's see if we can get this one quick. Just drinking elixir. Or do I have any? Yes, I got 3. It's a little bit of wasted time on some of those, guys. Do apologize, but you should be able to hit 100 in this if you do it right. So I'm just going to finish up by doing pinch whistle gearworks. That'll get me to 100 and it'll unlock the salvage yard for me. So that'll get you to 100 if you don't get there anyways. So you guys can stay around and watch me do that. Shouldn't take too long. Collect some treasures on the way. But yeah, if you don't hit 100 before that point, definitely do pinch whistle gearworks. If anything, you're going to need to do it for the what is it, for the salvage yard anyways. So I would highly recommend doing it. Let's see if I can actually get this. Well, I aggroed him. That wasn't too bad. Now for a monk, we'll just actually go collect some of these treasures. These actually should hit us to 100. Where's this one? Oh, elixir. Yeah, so you can see that actually didn't give me any experience. Is this one? Yeah, this one's up here. So this is a tightrope that you gotta walk. I usually don't like doing these just because they're a pain in the ass. Just stay straight on this thing all the way to the top. Oh, and then it's archaeology. Go figure. Go figure. So again, guys, it would help to have archaeology doing this. Luckily, this is just a random green over here. Yeah, and I don't even have archaeology trained on this guy. There it is. So you see, you can only get 15k without the 300% elixir, which is still good. I mean, 15k is not bad at all. 3 of them are going to equal what one of them would have been. But either way, it's going to be free, easy experience. But yeah, this would be almost impossible if you didn't have handy notes. You'd have to remember every location of all these. And having done these a few times, I mean, it is easier to remember. So that's archaeology. And then I think this one's actually surrounded by a bunch of things. Yeah. Oh well. They've taken like no damage in here. Yeah, that's what that was. So I didn't even get an experience. Alright, well, let's go do Pinch Whistle Gearworks and finish up getting to 100. So you can see we only have 230, 229 experience, 229,000 experience left to get. I'll give us a bit of experience. We do have 2 elixirs of Shadowy Sight left. So we'll see what can we use those on. Oh, I did skip one up there. Should have grabbed that one. There's some herbs right here you can get. Forgot about those. But we'll do the quest here. Actually, let's kill this rare real quick. Never mind, he's dead. Someone already got to him. So this is for the salvage yard, which I'm going to get anyways. I'm going to already do these quests anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
Keep it real.
See, those are 20k themselves, so just 10 quests. And I'll have what I need. Figuring in counting for killing mobs too. Alright, so those are all burned. So just spore creatures, I don't need to kill him. Did he get... he didn't taunt. There is one treasure I would advise not to get while you're doing this, and that's actually the one that's off the coast here. And I'll explain why. Basically, its loot is gold, and it's also determined by your level. So if you get it at 96, you're going to get less gold than you would if you're at 100. So I always save it for 100 anyways. It does help to have a 705 weapon at level 91. So, clearing these by yourself is going to take less time if you're able to kill things a lot faster. That much wrap it up here. Yeah. Oh boy.
What's up? Be good.
Spore be gone.
Have a good one.
Yeah, what do you want? Be good.
If gold is of no concern, then you can just waste it and buy those potions. We even use this flight pass anymore. I mean, really, right? Unless you don't have flying.
Hey, how you doing? Be careful out there.
Time is money, friend.
So I did this as a boomkin not too long ago. And it just wrecked everything. Alright, so let's get some of these guys up here. Here we go. 1, 2. There's one over on the other side. 2 on the other side. 3. We'll hit him. 4. 5, and then this should be 6. Alright, so 2 of these wasps. Yeah, get aggroed over here. Alright, that was pretty easy.
Hey, how you doing?
Interesting.
Getting close,
Glad
boys.
you're doing business
Getting
with ya.
close.
Time is money, friend.
We'll hit 100 here soon. So this actually might be the most preferred way, because since I would highly recommend getting the salvage yard. Doing this exact method is going to be great.
Time is money, friend. If you ever need anything, glad I could help.
What's up? Be good.
Blow up some robots and collect their yummy innards. Any gnome wants to pick up gears. Oh, I'll tinker with that. Do I have to do yeah. Where's that serum? There we go. Is he gonna keep attacking me? No, he dies. Alright. Get wrecked. of 16, so I should probably get that on this next robot. There's actually one there, so let's go get that one instead. Thirteen, 14, 15, and 16. Alright, so we got that done. Gonna do a quick sell, clear up some space. It's nice to have the traveler's mount.
All prices here are reasonable. May your days be long
Hey, how you
and
doing?
your hardships few.
Welcome, friend. Keep it real. Well, spit it out. Have a good one. Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Yo,
Find it kind of odd, I
Keep
guess,
it
in a
real.
way, that I
have a
didn't
good
pay
one.
attention to the story, but why we're helping a goblin, you know? Correct. Dang, I didn't realize I was already maxed out on garrison resources, which is a good thing, because I gotta do some upgrading to my building. There we go, ding 100. See, we would have gotten it anyways, but I'm gonna finish up here and do the rest of these quests. It won't take very long, principally because I want to be able to unlock the salvage yard. That's why I would do it. I mean, after I hit 100 on my other tunes, I've always gone and hit 100 right away. You know, actually thinking back to why I didn't hit 100 on the actual route that I was taking. I remember I started the 92 to 96 route right as I hit 92. Now, I hadn't necessarily done that in the past. I had always spent a little more time in the garrison picking up those experience missions, and then also finding other ways to get experience, maybe just exploring or picking up random treasures as I fly to different zones. If you want, one thing that might be good is as you're coming from Gorgrond from 92 to 96 there and doing your route, is you can pick up some treasures in Talador to fill half a bar or something, and that'll get you where you need to be. Yeah, one is up there. I see it right there in the window. Oh boy. Getting stuck in space. Freaking gnomes are so tiny. Okay. Or not. Let's just kill these guys, I guess. Boom. The other thing that's nice is since I've already done a bunch of farming on my other tunes, I have a bunch of leather 650 bind on account items that I can just send to this guy and give him some 650 gear to start out, which can be helpful for gearing up. Then of course go into Ashran for a bit just to get your things in order. I guess we'll learn Serenity. That's fine. Oh shit. That was a lot quicker than I thought. Don't kill him. Oops, not far enough along. Don't hit him again. Thank you. Need one more. Where's my last bitch? Let's actually go kill this boss real quick. This little mini. This bitch. I don't even have Serenity. I'm using it. Usually I think I keep it there. Oh, get wrecked, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Again. Garrison resources. Maybe they'll send them to me in the mail. I don't really need them. I mean, if I'm camped out right now, I'm probably fine, right? I shouldn't need them. There. 6 of 6. I think that actually might wrap it up here. I don't remember doing any other quests for this
Be
portion.
good. Keep it real.
So I think she sits here, she's like, oh, okay,
What do you
cool.
want?
Thanks
Have a
for
good one.
helping.
Well,
Maybe this guy's got
Time
one.
is money, friend.
Nope. So yeah, now you have... Now you have the salvage yard. Well, I think once you turn this in. Do I already have it? No, it's once you turn this in. Just go for a nice little plane ride. Of course, it's goblin types, right? Look at this guy. Just hanging out. No. No. But we're actually going to be landing right at that dock. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Thanks for the ride, bro. And we get Kimsey as a follower too.
be careful out there. Pleasure doing business with ya.
Speaking of followers, how did Kimsey turn out? Just engineering. Let's go get this other follower real quick, and then head on back to the garrison. So there's another follower up here, Leiraj, I think is it. Yeah, Leiraj is up here. He's been like held captive in this place or whatever. No, he's higher up. You gotta like walk up this ramp here, he's in this cave. wrecked. There, Raj, come on, buddy. What are you doing down here? Ooh, treasure hunter. Good for you, Learaj. Good for you. Alright, time to go back to the garrison. And that's it. 1 to 100. If I would have any advice doing it differently this time, it was actually be to pick up some treasures as you're going from Talador, or sorry, Gorgon through Talador. I didn't pick up any, but all these you can pick up as well. Get yourself part of the way into 96, say roughly half, maybe 3/4 if you really wanted to play safe. But then that way, when you go through here and do the route that I showed you, you hit 100 definitely, and you don't have to do the questing. I advise doing the questing anyways, because you're going to want to do it for the salvage yard.
My men are standing ready.
I do.
We've
at
got a
least.
lot of work to do.